Asmongold has been spiraling out of control, facing massive backlash. In fact, he was just essentially fired from his own computer company, and fired from his own management company OTK, for comments he made about the Israel-Palestine conflict, and having a kind of sloppy wording of it causing people to lose their minds. As if his ban from Twitch wasn't enough, he also issued a lengthy 20-minute apology video on YouTube, doing what he needs to do to preserve his businesses. I believe he meant what he said, but also that he misspoke. I don't think he ever meant to imply that all Palestinians are bad. He was obviously only talking about organizations like Hezbollah or Hamas, but the left outrage mob doesn't care. Even after a 20-minute apology video, which was pretty well thought out and overwhelmingly supported by his community. With 880,000 likes and 4,000 dislikes, people still weren't satisfied with this apology. And what's the point of apologizing to people who don't want an apology? 99% of the people making noise online about Asmongold were never going to accept any apology that he issued. They wanted to ruin his life for disagreeing. He didn't do a good job of explaining, which is why he's getting absolutely crushed online, with a ridiculous amount of backlash, having to step down from 2 companies that he started over a 30-second clip.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing. And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care.
I think his "I don't care" remark was his overreaching point, but it obviously spiraled wildly out of control. But I don't think he deserves all this. He's clearly self-reflective, with a willingness to change.
Everybody who's come and spoken out and talked to me and said stuff about me, aside from the, oh, you should kill yourself or something like that, I want to say that I really appreciate you. And I think this has been something that's a long time coming. And I actually think that this is something that not only I deserved, but it's also something that I needed. And I want to talk about what the reason for that is, but I want to start off and just make sure that that's actually very clear. So a couple of days ago, I made some comments about Palestine and also about Hamas and some just general, basically opinions that were trivializing the genocide that's happening there. And I don't really want to mince words or try to oh, I wasn't justifying or, promoting it. I said something about it that was disgusting. I said that I didn't care about innocent people getting killed by another force, by anything. And I think that that's a horrible, disgusting, mean-spirited thing to say. And I think that my problem and my fault here was that I was making a criticism of religious extremism, and I made no effort, and I feel like almost, I've rewatched the clip, right, or a number of the clips, and it's like I've almost made an effort not to draw a distinction between the two things. But whenever I categorize everybody in the area as this, group, then I'm the asshole, and I was the asshole. I had a lot of you guys tell me that.
Asmongold talked about how he wants to improve his life for those who see him as a role model, and he wants his fans to hold him accountable if he goes back on any of his promises. Admitting he went too far with his comments, in some self-reflection, he apologized for what he said, and he's willing to admit when he makes a mistake. Now, I don't think it was necessary to cancel him. He should be entitled to his opinion, and you should be entitled to challenge his opinion. I don't think the ban was necessary. The man is a legend, a true OG, and it doesn't matter how many people try to cancel him, because his true fans understand that he's human and he's going to make mistakes. But it's how he handles those mistakes that make him a triple OG. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.